Yes, 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 yes. Let's take this down. Fractal is a never-ending pattern. Fractals are infinitely complex patterns that are self-similar across different scales. Right? So what we see here is just the randomness of price. Let's take that down. Price. See, price is alive and price moves. And it's swinging back and forth. It's looking for true value. And price is the mind. Can you hear me on YouTube? Price is the mind of the collective, of the group, man. If everybody's bullish, price goes up. If everybody's bearish, price goes down. You know, the guy says, well, why'd it go down? Because there were more sellers than buyers, or at least at lower prices. It's just a day-to-day agreement, man. Nobody knows why or what for. Now, we can search for what they call value. This right here is the QQQ. This is the technology ETF. The Qs. And you don't have to be too bright if you were looking at this to go, okay, well, let's see. It starts down here, right? And it's up here, right? And so price has gone from left to right. What is going on with my shit here? To up. Says, what's up, GP? What's up? It goes left to right, up. Right? I mean, that's what it looks like it's doing. If you back this up, man, what's going on with my computer? Come on, man. They fight me because there ain't no indicators on here. It's fighting me. There's no indicators. You guys want indicators. Let's look at the price of Zynga. What is Zynga? ZNGA. Zynga moved down recently, right? Stage 4 decline. It stopped dropping, started to move sideways. Now, if you've read my book, The Money Flow, you know what this is building a box or possibly forming a stage, what we would call stage 1. Maybe. We don't know for sure. And so it takes time to build out, right? And what I know is wherever it's been before, it can go there again, and then it could go from here back up to there. That's what prices do. That's chaos. It's the picture of chaos. Prices go up, prices go down, man. And inside of that, there's people that think they know for whatever reason it's going to do this or it's going to do that. And there's all these people with opinions and articles, and some are based on fundamentals, some are based just on charts. Some people just do what they call technical trading, where they're literally just observing price. And so what I began to figure out and observe is I read books, and I read, I like sent off for courses. Like, this is pre-phones, man. So I'm doing all this on a computer, right? And we would download the data at the end of the day, and I'm looking at all these different ways that you could possibly trade. What could you do? What are things that you could do to try to somehow get an edge on price? Is there, some game theory bullshit? Is there a computer program? Is there, can you just fucking guess? Can you just buy and hold things? Like, how is it that people make money in oil markets or in bond markets or in REIT markets or in single family investment properties? Like, there's a strategy, there's ways, right? If one person can do it, another person can do it, right? So if Warren Buffett can do it, Bill Ackman can do it, you can do it. If Ray Dalio, Kathy Woods can do it, you can do it. Jim Cramer, all these people we see, they're not special. They're just people, man. And somewhere along the way, they found what they believed was their edge, man. And for me, it was this pattern, the price movement of what you call distribution, where price would drop off, And really what I was looking for is it be trading fundamentally undervalued. And so, hold on, let's pull up. I don't want to go one more, man. Come on, man, I got all these windows open. So many lost souls. So many windows open. Let's see. Let's see. So many people. Let's put in Zynga, man. What do we think Zynga's worth? $12, dude. 35% upside. Now we go do a little reading and we hear, yeah, hey, it's been a little slow. Not as many people playing the game. Shit. Coronavirus is lifted. People are out doing things. They ain't playing the game as much. But they're still playing the game, right? They're still playing the game, man. And so we know, shit, Zynga's been right here a bunch of times. Like it spent most of the fucking year there. That ain't a big deal. And they say it's worth $12. Well, shit, $12 is above that. And so what I began to realize and what I would begin to see is I'd watch price move. And along the way, I bought this book by this guy named Stan Weinstein. And Stan Weinstein, he said he tracked shit on a weekly chart. And he could determine based on a weekly chart if price broke above this particular level and, confirmed by doing this on the chart, then he would make the assumption that price was going to keep going up. Because most of the time, markets go up. And sometimes when I tell people that, I think they don't believe me. That markets want to go up. And the further something stretches from true value, so let's say they're right. I'm not even saying they are, but let's pretend like they are. And let's say this stock's worth $12. And for whatever events push it, it gets pushed away. What happens? It gets pulled back. And so price moves in this pattern where it'll go sideways, come down, go sideways, come up. And what we don't know is how far down or how far up. Man. We don't know. I don't know. But I know this, there's a reasonable expectation. I mean, if something's worth $12 fucking dollars, it's only going to go so cheap. Right? Unless it's really not worth $12. Maybe they all got it wrong. Then you go lower. And that is the risk, the inherent risk you take as a trader or an investor. You take on risk, man. You take on risk. You want to be on Shark Tank? They take on fucking risk. What do you think's harder? A penny? I got people who can't hold on to a penny stock. How the fuck you could be an investor on Shark Tank? They're like, oh, Zynga. Like this freaks you out. How are you going to invest in Shark Tank? How are you going to buy like a house and there's a hurricane coming? Like real fucking problems. This ain't a real problem. That's an opportunity, man. When you get to buy something that's worth $12 for $8, that's what I call an opportunity. That's not a problem. That's what you're looking for. You're looking to capitalize on those. You're looking to take winners, take money from winners. Like, let's say, I don't know, maybe you were, maybe you weren't. But let's say you were in DVAX this week. Well, in like 3 months, DVAX has gone from $8 to $19. That's a big fucking move, right? So you're going to want to harvest gains from something like this. So what do? You want to roll them. And so as we want to know what it looks like when we should trim them, what? True value. This is what it's worth, man. Like, what's this stock worth? I don't know. Let's look and see. $21. Damn. They say it's got a little juice left. Not much though, right? Do we want to buy this? Probably not. Now, if it pulls back, like watch, it does the money flow. Price goes sideways. Price breaks out. What? We're starting to look for the sideways. What? That's how it moves, right? Sideways, up, sideways, down, sideways. What I don't know is on the breaks to move up, I don't know how far it's going to go. And on the breaks to move down, I don't know. I don't know how low it's going to go. But here's what I know. So like, here's a book. Is this the one? No. This is a book that I've been working on for the money flow gang. Most of you guys probably don't even, shit, they probably don't even open it. Let's see. Now, what do we got in here? So if you're in my trade group, you should have this. What is swing position? How much money do I need to get started? What about stock? What about charts? What are the indicators? How to bank profit? When to close the swing trade? Position size? What to trade? Build the portfolio. Buying the bottoms. Buying the breakout bread and butter trade. Right? So as we look. Hold on. What do you see here? This is a chart from a while back. And you see the exact same pattern. Look what happens. Price drops, goes sideways, starts to drop, and then it starts to go sideways. Now, this is a totally different stock from a book from a while ago, right? But you see that pattern, right? Now what? Now if we look at, let's look at Zynga, which is a today pattern. What do you see? Big drop, right? Starts to go sideways. Then we break out. And the same shit sets up, man. These lines, look. See how far apart they are? They start to come together. I've been fucking around about that Beatles stuff. Come together. Oh, did you listen to Godsmack? I like that version. In other words, the trend isn't going to change directions until price moves on the other side of this green line. In the newsletter, we defined it as right there. See the green? That means price is trending above the 20-day moving average. The 20-day moving average is sacred, man. That shit is holy. You know how many trade days there are in a month? How many do you think? Money flow trading system is fractal. A fractal is a never-ending pattern. Fractals are infinitely complex patterns that are self-similar across different scales. They are created by repeating a simple process over and over in an ongoing feedback loop. So when this breaks down and falls below true value, what I'm waiting for is it to start to do this. Not this. This. And that is demonstrated by these bars. And so we're drawing in the pattern as we see it playing out. Down, 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 down. What? Stops. Right? And so the whole system's in reverse. Instead of being on the extreme, it's on what? The extreme low. And we can find our anchor point where it's the low, low. Marked by at least 4 days. We can't even start to count this as a bottom until we get 4. We need 4 of these. Right? I like to count from there, from the bottom itself. So that's 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. Now we could start to say, okay, we might have a bottom here. And so that was the same whether we're looking at this or the other chart, man. From the book. Where's it at? Perfect swing trades. Look what happened. Big move down. Stops dropping. Puts in a low. Starts to go sideways, breaks above the green line. This pattern repeats itself. It's a repeatable pattern. We don't know how low it's going to go. We don't know how far it's going to go. We don't even know if the pattern's going to work. But what I'm saying is that's what it looks like when it does. And so as I began to watch, let's look at Roku. I was coming on live and somebody sent me Roku. That's the kind of friends I have. I don't know about your friends, but I got like 100,000 people. Probably not. I'm exaggerating. Let me calm down. I'm fixing to be exaggerating. I have a lot of people. I got a lot of people. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm not looking at comments anyway, man. This is a sacred line. What are we looking at here? Roku. One of you guys sent me the Roku. Now, what do we know about Roku? Roku's a beast. Look, whenever it takes that 20, man, this thing can rip. It can go, man. Shit, it's been here 3 times. This is the 3rd most used fucking device to get access to television on the internet in America. Roku. I use Roku. I own 3 Rokus, as a matter of fact. And I trade the stock. I'm not only have a beard, but I'm a member of the Shave Club, right? Whatever the fuck that. Remember that thing? So we got Roku, what? Goes down, stops, barely got extreme, started going sideways. Do we want to buy it down here or do we want to buy it up here? Do you see the opposite difference? Okay. Look, price ran up, and what? This went extreme. Price ran down, and what? This went extreme. It's a bipolar relationship, man. The down is the up is the down. When you understand what this is, the money flow, man. You get what I'm saying? I don't need. We gotta take the fucking indicators off. I can feel it. Let's take them off, man. Let's put Roku on here. I feel a disturbance in the force. Somebody's not getting it. This is a picture of chaos. This is chaos. Each one of these bars is one day in the life of Roku. Roku's a stock. Ticker ROKU. And right now, it's trading in its just naked form. Each bar is one day. And if you look at this, and you were 4 years old, and I handed you a crayon, I'd say, hey, trace this for me. You go there. And I'd say, hey, smart kid, circle the sideways. And you're like 4. This is how easy it is to teach people trading, okay? You're 4 years old. Now, we got some sideways, right? Coming off the thing. Got a little sideways. And we could start to trace this. You could draw this out. Now, what makes the money flow work is it's confirming from the previous pattern, man. A 2 becomes a 2 because it's no longer a 1. Confirming that was a 1. Now this is a 2, right? And so if I can look at price and I come over here and I say, what is Roku worth, man? This only makes sense if you can flip it for more, right? Why would you buy a house? You don't know the price. You want to flip houses? You better know what the fuck houses cost. Guy says, I want to flip houses. All right. Well, how much do they, like, all you need to know is how much, that's where your money comes from, man. Nobody's paying you because they're congratulating you for fixing a house. It's got to be where it can make money. So people smarter than me and you say it's worth $494. Where's it at? $352. Is it going up or down? Neither, right? It's going sideways. Look, 5 days built a box, right? Looks a lot like this. So one of the fundamental principles of the money flow is this idea that price has memory. Where price has been before, price can easily go again. And so what I'm looking for, the perfect setup for me, is for price to pull back, and it pulls back so far that it finally stops and begins to go sideways. And that location of where it stops, I try to call it a stage. And to me, this is where stocks begin to start getting accumulated. So instead of being sold off, they're now being accumulated. And that pattern comes before they break out and run up higher, right? It did over here, right? Ran up. It did over here, right? Right. Before it runs up, it's going to bottom, man. That doesn't mean this is necessarily the bottom. But if this bottom is way below, what did they say it was worth? 490. What was it? 494. And we need 450, man. That's $100 a share. What's up with that? And we're still under true value. Come on, man. Come on, man. We ain't even got We don't even have indicators on here, man. So if we're looking at the money flow, right, it's this pattern of price moving inside of the 4 stages, price movement, inside of this bigger idea that 71% of the time prices go up. They go up. I know that bothers people, but it's true. And then I'm looking at a 5-day exponential, a 10-day, and a 20, and the reason being is these aren't normal fucking moving averages, man. How many trade days are there in a week? There's 5. So let's put the 5 on there. Now 5 is special, and the 5 we're going to do dashed, and we're going to do it in red. And in the money flow, I call this the trigger, man. It's the trigger. When this crosses the 20, a holy event just happened. That's the come together part, man. That's the official fucking sign. It's changed directions. If you didn't catch on by now, hello. That's what it means. When this dotted red line crosses the green line. So simple. But if you understand what they mean, there's 5 trading days in a week. 5. Well, this is the average price of that 5 days. Notice they're all going sideways, and notice the moving average is going sideways. Because it's not moving. It's going sideways, right? Well, if we take the average, each one of these bars, 20 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and we count 20 of them, that's 1 month of trading. 1 month. We put 20. Sacred, man. Like 7 from the Bible, or 3, or 12. You ever notice 12 is fairly common? The 12 apostles, 12 tribes of Israel, right? The triune God. There's numbers. Well, we have numbers too, man. And when the 5 crosses the 20, this is the trigger. Now, you should have already done what you're going to do before this happens, but let me just share it with you. Right? And then look. And now what? They're coming together, right? What I'm looking for is this phenomena right here where price stops dropping, starts to go sideways, to where these start to come together, and I want to start to build my position. Especially if it's trading below intrinsic value, which we've decided is $494. Has it ever been to $494? I don't know. I don't give a shit. It just needs to get to $460. It's been there a bunch of times. So I don't even need it to do anything special, man, to catch a $100 move, man. $352 to $460 is $8. Right? Isn't that what that is? And that's not even being greedy, man. That's the money flow. That's the money flow, man. Now, here's the funny thing. Remember what I said, the yin and the yang, bipolar, high tide, low tide. The exact opposite is what makes the money on the way up. The patterns are the same. A stage 3 is a stage 1, man. Let that sink in. The 3 is the 1. The first shall be last. There's no difference, man. The only difference between a 3 and a 1 is a 3 price ran up and a 1 price ran down. And on the one, I'm looking to be a buyer. On the other, I'm probably looking to be a seller. It's the yin and the yang. It's the price movement, right? And the closer this runs up into true value, I don't want to own as much because I'm an opportunist. Doesn't mean I want to get out of it. Maybe I want to keep some exposure in it. But I don't need to commit large sums of money to things that are near true value when there's other more valuable things that have more upside. So maybe we're looking at this and we think that Roku's worth $460. And I just keep coming back to this one just because it's a good example. And let's say you're in DVAX, where true value is $20.50 and it's run straight up and you've made a bunch of money. You trim this. This is the shit you're selling. This is the 3. 3 is a 1. It's just upside down, right? It's going to start to go sideways. It's going to be extreme. Well, it's going to be the same way on the bottom, man. Here it didn't get that extreme. Now this one, I just let it run. I'm down to 100 shares. Shit, what am I going to do now? Just leave it be. Leave it be, man. It made you money. Now just sit on that. Just sit on a little of that. Why get out altogether? Why get out? What's up on Sava? So we've been stalking this one. Yeah. I think tomorrow you take a position in this. A little nibble. Has price ever been here before? So you remember what I said? On the way up, we're looking for where it's been before, right? Well, what do you think we're looking for on the way down? Where it's been before? Has it ever been here before? Did it ever stop here before? Yeah, man. It's pretty comfortable with stopping right here, right? Stopped for a minute, right? Now we're back here again. And that's how these zones, you're going to see it, where price runs up, stops where it was before, starts to go sideways, breaks down, stops, starts to go, and then maybe it catches a big run, creates a whole new one there, then it starts to come back. Like, that's how price moves, man. That's the normal order of things. It's not just straight up or straight down. It moves in angles. It's alive, man. And you can have rallies below the 200 in a bear market. You can have bear market rallies where price breaks out above the 20, runs up for 6, 7, only to then continue back down, man. And you have this pattern of price movement, which doesn't it look like this is, I didn't make this one up. I wrote the book 5 years ago, and then here it is, man. You can see where price heads down, right? Which is that, dude. Going sideways, running up, going sideways, running down, going sideways. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. What are we doing with that? What are we doing with that? In the second chapter of the book, The Science of Getting Rich, it says there is a science to getting rich, and it's an exact science like algebra or arithmetic. There are certain laws that govern the process of acquiring riches, and once these laws are learned and obeyed by any man, he will get rich with mathematical certainty. The ownership of money and property comes as a result of doing things in a certain way. Those who do things in this certain way, whether on purpose or accidentally, get rich, while those who do not do things in this certain way, no matter how hard they work or how able they are, remain poor. That's a very controversial part of that book, man. People are like, what does that mean? What does that mean? It means it's probably not going to be on fucking accident, you know? Like, people don't accidentally make a bunch of money. That's not how it usually happens, you know? It comes through a process of an exercise, right? They put themselves through a particular task and it becomes repeatable. So in order to be like a successful swing trader, right, you have to have a way of doing it, or trading of any kind, that you can repeat, that you need to understand. One of the parts that I struggle with a lot was, well, when do you sell if you're swing trading? And that one of the easiest ways I found to just keep it simple was the indicator, the RSI. Now, there's some variations I've seen on this, and I've tried variations, except we want to put it on top, not below. What is up with that? And while this is not a perfect indicator, and really what it's measuring is price volatility, the violence of price, the beta of price, the exaggerated movements of price. And if price doesn't move real fast, it never gets extreme. Meaning you could have something go from left to right and just grind it out, moving higher ever so slightly, where it just bare like that, and you would see the RSI just do this. What it's measuring is how fast does shit go up, the velocity, straight up and down. So if it goes from bottom to just straight up, this will go green fast. Why? Because that's out of the ordinary price movement. That's not how price normally moves. And when you're playing games of chance, if you're playing games of mathematical randomness, when you need to have procedures for when you catch something that runs. Like, don't fucking get out of it. Like, don't go, oh, I made a lot of money, I'm going to sell this stock to watch it go another $300, man. There's nothing more depressing than that. So you need a way to enter, build the position, take your time, do it patiently, and then a way to take it down the same way. Like, you need a procedure. You need to think through that in your mind as you're doing it. Like, you should be trading in your head all the time. Like, oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, I would have bought here, and then I'm going to fucking sell some here. I'll probably add to it 3 or 4 times. Okay, and then on the break, and then I'm going to let it run. Like, you've already played it out in your head, man. You know what it looks like. It runs through the money flow. And when it hits stage 3, you know what the fuck that looks like. The RSI indicator goes extreme. It goes extreme, and then price stops going higher. When? I don't know. It may go 3, 4 more days. It could keep going. It could go crazy, man. Let it go, man. Why would you stop it? It's going up. What's in motion will continue to be in motion. So once it's in an uptrend, it's going up. So I was talking to guys the other day, like, oh, I'm getting into nervous about the market. I'm getting into cash. Nervous about what? It's going up. Like, you get fucking nervous when it goes up? That's weird. That's weird to me. Here's the market. Oh, it looks terrorizing. Look how scary this looks, guys. It's scary going straight up every day. So you realize you can't have a rule that says, I get out of shit that goes up. That scares me. Like, that doesn't make any damn sense, man. So if something's going up, why would you not ride it up, man? It's not extreme, dude. Look, nothing's extreme. When it goes green and goes extreme, what do you see happen? Price stops climbing, starts going sideways, tends to come down and turn around, and you'll start this shit over again. And it just goes through the thing, and you say, well, it might crash. All right, so let's back this up to a weekly. Each one of these bars, it looks terrorizing. I mean, you have to get out of the market when you look at this, right? I mean, that scares me. I would want to get out, man. Do you get what I'm saying? So when a guy tells me, hey, I'm in all cash, and I'm like, you don't like things that go up? So I've been in the market 21 years. So I wrote all of this. Could you see how a couple red weeks, okay. All right. And then, all right, well, it might do that, okay? Like, this is how rigged the game is, man. So back it up to a monthly. It's terrorizing. Look, this goes back to the year 2011. I mean, the best thing to do is to get out, go to all cash to protect yourself, right? I mean, you say, that's crazy that sounds. Crazy town, man. So if you can't have a rule that does that to you. Now, maybe you have a rule that you hedge yourself. Maybe you have a rule where you put on some shorts, like do something. But you can't have a rule that takes you out of something that's going up. That's crazy town. How else are you going to get rich? So you're going to have stocks, I hope you are, that go up 1,000%. And you ride the whole thing. Oh, or will you get out at 500%? Like, you'll be like, oh, I'm good right there. I get out. Last year we had bingo go from 50 cents to $12. That's like 2,800%. Where'd you get out? You don't get out until it goes into a sell signal, man. So until there's a sell signal, you just assume it keeps going. That's my point. You just assume it keeps going. So do we get all out of whatever, just because it goes up? No, man. So in other words, you got to think that through. So you got to buy enough that you can enter, take off, leave on, and let run. I hope you're going to leave on and let run. Why would you not leave? Like, if you can do that and it goes up and your net worth increases and your money goes up, that seems like a good strategy to me. And as you're in the money flow for years and years and years, this is what people miss. You're going to have stocks that go through this, man. Pinterest, Snapchat, Spotify, all these stocks, man. DraftKings, all these marijuana stocks, these biotechs, they're going to go down. And here in the future, they're going to go down. And in the future, something's going to cause shit to go down, right? And you get to decide what you're going to do about that. You could capitalize on that. You can buy fractal shares. So look at Amazon, man. You can buy them, shit, you can buy them on Snapchat. Let's see. Oh, are we shocked that it went up? I only wrote a whole fucking book on this. Right? Didn't I write a book on this? This is the stage 2 breakout, right, of Amazon. It goes sideways. It closes above the 5-day or the 20-day moving average. And then what does it do? It's going to keep going up. It's going to hit an extreme, and that'll probably be probably near where it was before. So you see it happening right here with Roku, right? Here it is. Down, over, close above 5, breaking out, runs. Now it goes to what? 36.50. So what do they think Amazon is worth? If my shit'll type. AMZ. Come on, man. 42.14. What do we need? What's the money flow say? What does the money flow say it's going to give you? 3,700. That's money in the bank. That's a no-brainer. Come on, man. What are we doing, man? Who's got some good tickers? Don't give me some bullshit either, man. Somebody on YouTube's got one. I mean, Amazon was easy. That's right out of the book, man. God damn. If you missed that one, send me the book back. Like, why are we wasting the ink and the paper? First stock is a goddamn grocery store. Let's see. Go. All right, so Go's a stage 1. Do we want to play Go, though, man? Come on, man. Let's see. I kind of got a bad taste for this stock. I played it for a bit, and the more and more I read on it, the more and more I felt like this was a fucked up business. They got $34 on it, though, man. I don't know, man. I can't get behind the Go, I'm going to be honest. I'd rather do SoFi, excuse me. CBAT, a lot like CBay. Oh, shit, hold on. Stop, fuck. We're not doing Z, we're not doing Uber. I stay on those all day. We already know those. He says is a Kathy Wood stock. Kathy doesn't know shit. Let's see. Kathy doesn't own DS, and she should own DS. Let's see. Look at that. We got a $5 target on this one. This thing's traded the money flow pretty nicely. Kathy ain't on this one. Look how many times it's been here, dude. Look at this support. Now you're breaking out. This is easy, man. That's an easy dollar, man. That's an easy dollar. $1 easy. Put in DS. Come on. This is easy. Shouldn't even have to tell anybody on this one. $5 is their target. $5 is my target. And what I've been saying on this one, I don't sell DS. On any stage 4 declines, take that shit down. I'm buying stage 1s. Why? Because I'm going to sell it at $5, man. $4 or $5. So the way I'm using the money flow is to accumulate shares. It's to accumulate. And you got to balance position sizing, right? We're not all in on that one thing. It is a thing that we are in. And when it comes lower, and a guy says, well, I don't want to get too much of it. Well, then just buy one share, dude. I don't want to put you on the board seat or something. You know, but you got to have portfolio management restrictions. You know, you can't go all in on fucking Uber, one stock. You could, and that might work. Shit, if you're going to do it on Uber. But we want to have penny stocks. We want to have junior biotech stocks. We want to have REITs. We want to have dividend stocks. We want to have growth stocks. Look at this one. Look, okay, we see Roku about to break, right? Look at those. Oh, Johnny Starbucks. Stage 2 breakout. So if I'm just short-term swing trading, where do you think it's going? Where do you think? Where it's been before, right? We know that. So it'll get right up in here. Look. Pointing up. Price breaking. Right? Stage 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. That's it. You're in the money flow. That's it. You're in the money flow, man. Just went over most of your heads, though. Just went over, man. I just gave you the fucking keys. Anything else you learn is just whatever. It don't matter, man. You could go learn about stop losses and trailing stops and parabolics and Wycliffes and fucking Hindenburg crosses, and you could do Fibonacci ratios and Elliott waves and fucking, you can blah, 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 blah. You could just keep adding shit. You could do all that. It don't matter. Price goes in 4 stages. Moves sideways. It goes up, then it goes sideways, then it goes down, then it goes sideways, and then it goes up. And it does that trying to get to fair value. And nobody knows how high or how long. It might go through 35 of these cycles to get to $5. I don't know. I don't know, man. There's a lot of factors that are involved that have nothing to do with this company. Interest rates, Federal Reserve shit with China, with Russia, with fucking viruses. All kinds of things can happen that have nothing to do with this stock. So a guy says, well, what do you think about Romo? Why is it down? Because they're all down, dude. The whole fucking market is down. So if the whole sector goes down, like at all battery stocks, yours goes down too, man. They all do. What do you think about it? They're all going down, man. Until the tide turns and they decide to start going up, they're going down. But guess what? Bottoms look the same. All bottoms look the same. This usually goes extreme, right? And so if we're looking at the money flow, that's right there, stage 1. RSI goes extreme. It's the opposite of a stage 3. Oh, wait, where were we? On Romo. Stage 1, right? Price goes extreme and goes sideways is the opposite of what? Stage 3. The opposite. So say like DVAX. Opposite. It went too far up, right? And now it's on an extreme. 3, 1. 3, 1. And in the middle, you have the stage 2's ups, stage 4 declines. So we saw that in Roku, right? Where's Roku? Stage 4 decline. Now what? Going sideways. What's up, man? What's up, man? What is up, man? BBIG. That sounds like a channel you're not supposed to visit, man. Look at that shit. Now, I don't follow this stock. But say you do, and you said to me, Gerald, how could you have known it was going to go up? And I said, I wrote it down in a book years and years ago, and I gave you the secret. And I said, when price goes down and then goes over, when it breaks above that green line, we call that a stage 2 breakout. And that means it's going up. How far? I don't know. No idea. So if we look at this, price went down, and right there, it closed above that green line, and the 5 and the 10, 20, they all came together. Remember, come together, just like they did right here, except when they came together here, it went that way, and now they come together, and it's going that way, right? And where was your clue? Right there. And then it exploded up. I don't know it was going to explode up. I don't know. I have stocks explode up. I don't even know. I don't know why. Like, what you're like, why'd that happen? I don't know. I positioned myself in the stock beforehand. So what was BB? Let's see. BB. What did they think it was worth? BBIG. Uh-oh. We ain't got no ratings on that shit. I don't know. Now you're just running off the charts. My man said he's been in since $3. Well, good for you. That didn't help us at all. But the money flow would have said you should get it at about $3. So I'm hoping you got the book. If you didn't, maybe you should have wrote the book. Man, let's look at China. It's been a shit show, for real. I'm long China too. FXI, baby. Let's see. Uh-oh, we got us. What is happening in the Chinese stocks? I'm long China, in all disclosure. What do we see happening right now? Where's price in relation to the green line? Price is above it. We're looking for $46. All right. I'll stop talking about China. Go look at your stock, sir. It was ever. Yeah. Yeah, I guess, man. What's this shit worth, bro? I don't like the ticker, to be honest. Ever. I got big numbers, though. $42. God damn, why is it so low? Reiterated. All right, man. So let's go look at this. I'm guessing they borrow a lot of money, and people are worried if the Federal Reserve was to raise interest rates, what would ever do? What would ever do if ever wasn't ever? Say that 3 times. Good evening, sir. I hope your new home in LA is okay. I'm guessing you're saying Louisiana. Let's call it New Orleans. I don't like to see myself as being a resident of the state of Louisiana. I'm more New Orleans. New Orleans is its own country. It's like kidnapped inside of this country backwoods place of all these hillbillies and stuff that surround it. And then there's New Orleans. And it's in the center. Let's see. New Orleans is its own country. This is ever. What else we got here? Let's check out Alt, a stage 3. Now, Alt is an example of a quality biotech. They got donkey punched. Now, I do not sell when I wake up and I'm donkey punched. Never. If you followed me for a while, you know I got this thing called 10% rule. If a stock drops 10%, and it's not no hard and fast fucking rule, but I give it 3 days. And then I think about it. And I go see what happens. I'm already donkey punched. What the fuck difference does it make if it goes down a little bit more? And I'm looking at these. And then I go look, and if the intrinsic value is still there, well, maybe this is an opportunity and not a problem. Maybe what we thought was a problem just became a temporary opportunity. We ain't got to sell our shares. We can look to accumulate more shares if we believed that the stock was worth more money. So we look at alt, and it has $27. You're like, damn, what happened? So we real quick digest this news, and we say, man, this ain't a deal ender. They'll fix this. And then it starts to go sideways, right? And then what? It breaks out. Isn't that what BB, what it did, right? Price moved above that green line. Isn't that what is it, BBIG? Now what price did? Moved above the green line. Let's look at 2. Yeah, it looks set up. Sultan of Sudan says, can you please zoom out, sir? I met a Bedouin once, like right out of the Bible. Boy, that's an ugly motherfucker. That's an ugly stair step down. Let's hope it stair steps back up. I met a Bedouin. He had about 1,000 camels. I don't know if it was 1,000, but he had a lot. So this is what we're playing. Your first target, 172, 177, 185. What do they think? 22 WO, TTWO. 214. Yeah, that's in play, man. That's in play. You ever met a Bedouin? This guy lived in the desert like Moses, had a rod and a staff and shit and a cloak, and walked through the desert with camels. Let's see. I didn't see work after that. Work after hours is for the kids, man. That's for kids. I don't do after hours, man. Or before either. A lot of you guys get up early. Don't get up and check your stock prices, man. Don't get up and check your stock prices. Get up and read fucking Barron's. Check the news. Don't go looking at stock prices. You all do it. Every time you do that, it's just a waste of good, valuable time. You could have went and read today's news, see what's moving what, why are bonds up, why is gold up, why is oil down, where's Bitcoin, where's the bonds, where's the Qs, where's the TLT, right? Where's Brent crude? Who gives a fuck where your stock is? Where is oil? That's what you need to know, man. So you when you wake up, man, you don't need to be looking at what your dumb penny stock, the price that it's at. You need to be going, where's oil? Is oil in an uptrend or in a downtrend? I know you can't help it. You just want to waste time instead of learning these assets. So you need to be more concerned with where is oil, because that affects the MLPs, a lot of your investment stocks, a lot of your dividend stocks, right? Gives you a better insight into the economy, right? How do storms and more people coming online in the workforce and the economy back on steam? How does that affect oil, man? And the Saudi Arabian, like, go read that shit. What about gold? Like, how do you buy gold? Is gold, look at gold. It's in a stage 2 breakout right now. It's headed up, probably going to 66 here. Like, don't go look at where your dumb penny stock is. Go look and see where's gold. Because once you start looking at where's the S&P, where's bonds, where's Qs, where's gold, where's oil, you already know where your stocks are. You don't need to go look. You're going to know where they're at, man, based on where these are. You're going to know where all stocks are at, where all things are going, why the markets are going up and down, right? You're gonna be comfortable with that. So this is gold. Do you notice a little pattern? Again, like if I gave a kid a crayon and I had them draw, like shade this in on this side, and then when price, if you catch where it goes sideways, like shade all that in, right? Shade it all in. And then all the way down the green line. And if you see where it goes sideways, just draw that in, right? Shade that in. Do you start to kind of see something? Right? Starts to look similar, right? You thought I made that up? That came from the universe, man. You thought somebody on Instagram made that up? That shit came from God. This was happening 1,000 years ago. Let's see. Yeah, I'm still buying Uber every day. Yeah, I buy about $100 to $200 every day of Uber. Just about. Let's see. Well, it may be breaking down again. We'll see. Don't follow me on this if you can't handle it. I need these lows here, man. We'll see if this holds tomorrow. If this breaks, I'm gonna stop buying. But if it holds, then we'll see where we're at. But don't do this if you got soft feet, man. I'm trying to make a lot of money on this. I got about 40 G's right now in Uber. Well, 35 G's in Uber right now. Let's see. I want to buy a house with this one. 3 keys to check first thing in the morning. Yeah. Yeah, man, what he said. Yeah. How come y'all relaying on tomorrow? Uber, I think, going a little lower. Keep stacking. Drop my nuts. Uber finally got me a man-sized position. All right. All right, Instagram, I'm going to let you go. And hit the bio link. If you're in the Money Flow gang, you should have a link to this. And it's not quite completed because I stopped because I'm working on this new book. Right here. I'm only about 60 pages in, though. So, anyway, man. That's what we got. You guys be good. Talk to you later. What's up, YouTube?
Hey, man, we all get into ruts sometimes.
No, we got rid of those weirdos. Let's PUMB. Let me see, man. Let's see. What is it? PUMB. No, PU. God damn, I'm getting old. Pub M, right? Is that what we decided on? Yeah, this is one of these growth plays. They all look the same, man. All these look the same. He bought some Uber today, good deal. All these look the same. What's up, Tony? Yeah, there's a lot of these, man. So what we need, my concern is that the Qs, they've been moving up. We came under the set. We were at a 70 RSI. We came under it today. But then I think I saw bonds breaking down. So not breaking down, but not really ripping higher either. So I don't know, man. Like everything is up. That's the weird thing. Looks like Ethereum's fixing to rip. I mean, look at Ethereum pushing up. It's breaking out above this box here. So Ethereum is running. I've got a trade right now going on Ethereum Classic, and that's just because it's smaller dollar. I just been playing that. There's people that are just cheap. They'll just buy it. So we just been swinging it. Let it run up, take it off. Let it come in, let it run up, take it off. Let it come in, let it run up, take it off. It's like round 3. So where's Bitcoin? You got to keep an eye on Bitcoin, man. Oh, shit. Shit. We're getting the goddamn cross. Look, man. And look at the RSI's highs. They were here and here. So let's just pretend we were trading it. We're not. We're buying the stage ones, buying the breakout, sell. And now you'd be ready to take some down. I mean, probably a stop in here. I'm not going to, but damn. 1, 2, 3, and possibly 4. But Ethereum's breaking out. So Bitcoin just went under the 20. 5-day crossed it. But Ethereum's breaking out. What is happening? What is happening? It's total fucking chaos in crypto land. Where is Cardano? All right, look at Cardano. Man, that was beautiful, man. Getting ready to run again? Come on, man. This one's beautiful, huh? So, I mean, that's probably support right there, man. This is my third largest position. I trimmed a little bit when it hit right here. The only reason I did that was so I could put on some swing trades. Damn, man. Damn. My man said amp. Let's check amp. What is amp's ticker? I don't think I'm in amp. I don't think they cover it, man. On oh, you're talking about stuff. Yeah, Sol's been on. Man, I'm so pissed I didn't get in that one. I didn't get in it. I added to Cardano and to picked up Dot. Those have gone up too, but this one went fucking parabolic, man. From $30 to $110, dude. Look at that shit. It's like, fuck. $300 would have been $1,100. This game here is so fractal, man. You can buy $10. So I've been telling people, if you trade with me and you're not doing crypto, that's just silly, man. You can do $10 positions. So I added to Phil today, Filecoin, to Aave. What else was it? Ethereum Classic. One other. I think these are about to run, so can't remember the other one now. Yeah, Sol went. I mean, that thing just went. But these things are fractal, man. So you could buy one fucking coin for $75, sell it for $160, let it come back in. These patterns move. You know, I didn't sell any on the big sell-off in the last go-on because my positions just weren't that big in the altcoin. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to write them down and see what they do. And then I've been buying these stage ones. Well, shit, now as we're going to run up, I'm going to take some off to let them come in. Let them come in. So when Bitcoin and Ethereum come in, we can add to those. But then pick up some more of those, man. So just depends on when you get in the cycle with them, you know. Because they can move. EOS, that was the other one. Thank you, sir. I guess that's how you say it, EOS. Some of these, I don't know, man. You got to go listen to some weird-ass British YouTubers explain it to you. Yes, stage one. I think this one's about to run, too. This gets back to $12 a coin, man. $5. That's 100%. Come on, man. It can do it. It's done it before. $11. Bam. That's like 120% right there. Bam. We just need it to rip. So I'm going to buy this stage one. And if this comes back, I'm going to hold it. This one can rip. What do you think about fourth coin? Froth coin. Froth. It's, how do you say it? Fourth? F-O-R-T-H. I know. XRP, man. I don't talk to XRPers, man. It's too cult-like, man. Too cult-like, man. I don't like that one. Or what's the other one? Where's Doge, man? How come Doge hasn't run? I mean, Doge got a little movement. It went from 20 to 30, but actually, I kind of like Doge's chart right now. Damn, yeah, GRT's been great too. And that GRT one, man, I mean, you could play these with like $20, man. Like, you could learn to trade. This is better than Forex, dude, if you're learning to trade. You just want to do pure swing trades. You can do these for fucking pennies. Like, you could buy $30, pay a little commission. It goes up 50, 60%. You scale out of the trade. You're fucking swing trading, moving in and out of these altcoins. I mean, it's cheaper than Forex. And more profitable, I think. And you're not going to blow out, dude, because you're not that leveraged. If you're using your own money, you won't blow out, man. It just goes down. You blow out, dude, in Forex. I mean, if you just want to technically trade, I would stick with crypto. ANKR. I thought I had that. Yeah, I've got a little bit of this, man. I think I'm in the profit on this, though, now. Because I bought some over here, and then I bought the stage 1, and then I bought the breakout. So I'm pretty sure I'm up in this right now. All right, I'm going to stop, or I'll babble all night about crypto, too. These are so simple. Like, everyone should be trading them. Because the barrier to entry is stupid. Like, get a Coinbase account. Get a Coinbase Pro account if you're just freaked out about fees. There's a bunch of, you could do Gemini. There's multiple of these. Coinbase Pro and Coinbase are simple. There's other ones. You can borrow against your crypto. Bitcoin and Ethereum are the big ones. If they're not going up, these aren't. But we're starting to see them come to life a little bit more, though, now. We're seeing some of these altcoins run up 100, 200, 300, 400%. And then Bitcoin then move 10, 12. So we're starting to see some of them run and act like penny stocks, like they should inside of the crypto sector. And you can play them with small money, man. So you could put $100 in 20 of them. Now you got $2,000 in there. And now add $10 to the ones that are in stage 1s. And when they run up, start taking some off and move it to the other ones. And if they get going like they're supposed to, then you can trade inside of those sectors, and the returns can be huge, man. Fuck yeah, dude. I don't know why anybody wouldn't be trading. And you can do it on stock charts now. Like, you don't even have, like, if you're older, I know this sounds stupid to some young people, just using technology and just maneuvering around charts can confuse people. Like, they don't look at charts, and so they're not used to coming over here. And then there's people that laugh at my charts, and these are super advanced to the charts that I started using. And then the simplicity of, like, Coinbase, like, it just connects to your checking account. You just hit $20 and it'll buy fractal amount, $20 worth. And now you're in it. And if it doubles, your 20 becomes $40. I mean, that's how double works, right? 400, like, and so you can get into that and trade that. Like, there's with crypto, and just don't lose your fucking mind. Just be smart. Like, build your positions over time. And that doesn't preclude you from doing stocks or doing anything else, man. You can do it on such a fractal budget. I don't know why everyone wouldn't be doing it. I don't know how everyone that owns stocks in the future isn't doing this. Like, they have to. It's the natural gravitation as you watch something like SOL. I mean, I watch my crypto stuff go up, $40,000 in a week, man. It's crazy. Maybe it was 2 weeks. But when you got 3,000 in that and it goes up 400%, that's more, you can take some off. Or like Cardano, 2,000 becomes 4,000, right? 4,000 becomes what, 12? 12 becomes 40. 40 becomes a fucking 100. That's real money, right? 100,000. That'd be nice, an extra 100 grand, because you pick the direction of Cardano. Like, we were talking about this. I remember that, yeah. I recently, to the richest guy I know, I was like, dude, if I had your money, I'd just put like 500 G's in crypto, man. The guy's worth like 10 million. Who gives a fuck if you lose 500? Rather than say, oh no, I don't like, fuck it, dude. It's an option play. What if it works? You could double your net worth for fucking almost no risk to you. You know, what does it matter? He loses 500,000. He's got 10. You know, yeah, it sucks. But goddamn, what if he 10x's that or 5x? He just doubles his net worth on something so simple. Like, I don't know how they're not all playing that. Guys with $5 and $10 million bucks. I don't know how they don't have 300,000 in Bitcoin just in case. Or you guys should all have one Bitcoin just in case. What if it does accidentally go to 200,000 and you had one Bitcoin? You get a free beach house or something? Like, I mean, what's the worst, right? Your hard part's going to be like, when do I sell it? So settle that right now. Never borrow against it. Take these swings, buy Bitcoin with it, borrow against it. Some of these others you'll be able to borrow against, but I'm getting off my... Anyway, man, you guys be good. Pepsi begins to pay dividends starting tomorrow. Okay. Pepsi always pays dividends. What do you mean starting to begin? Or you're just letting us know? Thank you, sir. Most of us cannot afford one Bitcoin, Gerald. Oh, I know, Panda, but you could work really hard and save your money and put it in there. Something tells me that you could have bought one in the last 10 fucking years. So let's go see what Bitcoin would have been worth just 5 years ago if you would have done this. Let's see. Let's back it up. Well, if you done this just 3 months ago, it was half price. It was only 30,000 then. And what if we back it up again? It was 60,000, then it was 10,000, then it was 5,000, and it was 10, and then 12, and then 14. And if we keep backing this up, it looks like it just keeps going up. He says, I have 0.70 Bitcoin. Sir, if you'd stop buying your girlfriend things, stop hanging out with your friends, and get real fucking serious, you should go get like, imagine if you did that last year. Imagine if right here, you had the balls to just say, all I'm going to do is just make money and just pour that shit into Bitcoin just every day. Just for about 2 years. Fuck college. You're just buying Bitcoin. You work to buy Bitcoin. You do that for like 2 years. Then you're rich. That's all it took. But you could have said that in any 3-year period in Bitcoin. In other words, it could happen again. And you watch this one too. You watch the last one and the one before and the one before. You just keep fucking watching it go higher. That's what people are doing, man. They're going to watch it go to 100,000. Remember Amazon? It's so expensive. Now it's 3,400. My dad bought it at $52. When do you think would have been a good time to sell it? Look at this stock. You got people like me and other people. We're trying to pick stocks. Look at this stock. You ain't got to pick shit. Could have just borrowed money, put every dollar in Amazon, and just kept buying more and more and more and more and more, and just kept buying it and buying it. You'd be rich right now. And yet I got people coming to me going, I'm going all cash, man. It's about to crash. Look at Amazon. Look at that. Straight up, man. That's Bitcoin too, though. That's the S&P, right? That's all assets. That's the core of the money flow trading system. The assets, things of quality, things that appreciate, things that pay cash flow or dividends or royalties or income payments, or you get it? Things that value appreciate over time because there's more and more people fighting for less and less stuff, man. You guys be good.